This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
All right, that score is correct. 22-8, Cadillac with the lead, a huge first quarter. I believe the last game we did together, Jason, I think it was 15-10 at halftime.
Yeah, it was a lot less scoring, and you know when you hit 6 threes in the first quarter, you're going to put up some points. So Cadillac actually is being led by McKenna Bryant. She's got 3 threes. Molly Anderson has 2 of them. Olivia Meyer has 1 with another field goal, and Emmeline Rosenberg has 2 points to lead the Vikings tonight.
Rebecca Ross has 6 for Gaylord, 6 of the 8. And she's hit a 3, a 2, and a free throw. Cadillac with the ball right here. They're swinging around on the outside as we see Drabeck use the screen, finds Macy Brown. It goes all the way to across the far side. Molly fakes the shot, goes to the free throw line area, misses a nice jump shot right there.
Good rebound by Macy Brown, kicks it back out.
Nice assist and rebound right there by Macy. Not what Gaylord wanted to start this quarter out.
You know, and sometimes when you see a team make like 7 threes, you're figuring that the defense is playing a zone and they need to kind of step out. But Gaylord's playing a man-to-man, and they're playing a little too soft, it seems.
That was a nice look inside, trying to find that cutting Rebecca Ross right there. She was unable to hold on to it. The resulting turnover brings the ball back for the Vikings. Haven't seen Cadillac even really look to go a lot of backdoor stuff here. They're just content to move it around on the outside. They're finding there's that backdoor cut. Strong pass, unable to finish that.
Yep, good pass by McKenna.
Michaela unable to finish, and Macy with a rebound. The M's.
McKenna to Michaela to Macy.
Macy steps to the line, shooting 2.
With Molly and Maddie on the floor too, so you'll have your
Coach
tongue
Max
out.
got his lineup alphabetically here tonight.
Yep.
He'd be stuck after that. I'm not sure if he knows what letter would be next. All right, she goes 2 for 2.
Oh, an offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Yeah, you know, it was kind of an interesting play right there defensively as Maddie Drabeck left her player, tried to sneak behind Ross right there. And as it looked like a great spot for a double team, the other defender for Cadillac left, and that cleared it wide open, but Macy,
she took the charge.
She was keeping an eye on the ball, Johnny on the spot.
And there's a couple backdoor cuts. You know, their offense is pretty fluid in motion when they move like that.
There's another good drive and look right there by Maddie Drabeck, just the sophomore. She's unable to finish.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Mack there, you know that's when you want your sophomores to take it to the hole just like she did, and it's okay if you don't finish, but the purpose is to get better every game.
Tough luck for Savannah Kabinski as that shot looked good from our angle, but it falls off, and back comes Cadillac with the ball.
Emmeline Rosenberg, it looked like she was going to check in, but she didn't.
Let's see if we can get another player profile in while the action's going on here. I'll interrupt Jason from time to time as we see Bryant to Brown for 2 points.
So, yeah, great shot by Macy. Looking for Olivia Meyer in the player profile tonight. The second one we're doing, and her parents are Pete and Allie Meyer. She also has 3 sisters. Actually, 2 sisters, sorry.
I'm going to interrupt you right there, Jason. McKenna Bryant with a steal. And then a little stop and pop underneath the basket. We got a timeout here, so why don't you finish that up?
So her 2 sisters, Olivia Meyer, are Avery and Erin Meyer. She loves to play soccer, and her hobbies are skiing and also does some volunteer work. She plans to go to college after high school, and her favorite athlete is from the Boston Celtics, Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. 31-8 early in the second quarter here as the Vikings have just come out offensively and have exploded all over Gaylord here. And this is what you want to see. Cadillac with a strong W last night up in Petoskey.
You know, in the Petoskey game, I believe in about the middle of the fourth quarter, it was about 30-11.
Yeah.
And you look here in the second quarter, they got 31 points, and you don't ever want to run it up on a team, but now we're looking at some district stuff, and it's okay to have a team that you're playing in district say, oh man, Cadillac put up 80 on somebody.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a little mind game to that.
There is. And, you know, the Vikings have been on a roll. They had a tough Big North Conference victory up in Traverse City. I think they won by 3 about 10 days ago.
Is that a Saturday game, the Traverse City West?
I think that was that last Saturday, so it was actually less than that.
And I actually went to that and watched it, and Macy had 23 and played really well that game, and everybody did. But they really had to play defense to win that game.
And they're playing some solid defense to start this game as they've held Gaylord to just 8 points here, and we're in the second quarter. Gaylord with a much better offensive possession right here. And Cadillac staying with them pretty well. That's Rebecca Ross. This is Landry. She looks interior, doesn't find anything. Kruger with the ball. Goes back to Ross. Ross with a tough cross-court pass. Landry catches it. She looks inside, and that is deflected right there. Not sure who got a hand on it. I think that was number 10 for Cadillac, Cody Holly.
There she is.
She gets that shot. Yep. It's just a little bit off.
Good rebound there by Molly, and you know, one thing Cadillac could do is push it up a little more and work on some of their fast break stuff. They're going to need to do that in the tournament and as the year goes on.
Anderson is long with that one. Bryant almost with that rebound, but it's controlled by Kristen Kruger, and here she comes racing down the floor. Anderson steps inside, throws it to a teammate. I think that was Olivia Meyer that ended up with it, and then back comes Molly.
Good save by Molly.
Bryant using the screen from Holly. She thought Cody was going to cut, and Cody didn't. A miscommunication right there. I think that's a pretty good no call right there.
Yeah, she tried to avoid her, and you know, McKenna kind of fell a little bit, but.
You know, I think in a close game you might see that one called.
Yep.
But the way this game's going, I think that's a pretty good no call at this point. 31-8. Early in the, I guess a little more late now in the second quarter. We want to make sure we thank our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, Cadillac Casting, Cadillac Tire, Fox Motors, and Pizza Plus at Cadillac. And we want to let you folks know that if you're interested in ordering a DVD of this game tonight or any of the games we've covered this winter or the fall sports season, if you get online to cctv-cadillac.org or mynews26.com, you can get single games. You can also get box sets if you wanted to get all the boys' basketball games we've covered this year, the girls' basketball games, or ice hockey, or you can get box sets of the football games too.
So looks like Cadillac called the timeout. They want to kind of regroup a little bit and get some things set. They had some subs in there, so I think they wanted to make sure they matched up correctly.
So Cadillac here will be back in action next week Tuesday, and that is here in Cadillac against Traverse City West, and we'll be back covering that game. That was the game Cadillac just played last Saturday, 57-54 victory, so West will be looking forward to getting back at Cadillac.
Yeah, and during that game, West actually came back, and they had some chances to make some shots to make it even closer. But like I said, I think Maddie Drabeck played a great defensive fourth quarter right there. You know, they come back and they would probably love nothing more than to beat Cadillac on their home floor.
Absolutely.
Late in the season. And
that's a big rivalry volleyball-wise, and a lot of these kids play both sports. So, oh yeah. Olivia Meyer was a little bit trapped in the corner. It finally comes out. Vikings will set up their offense here. McKenna Bryant using a screen from Cody Holly. Cody rolls and posts. And that leaves Macy Brown with a look up top. Cody Holly with the rebound.
Yeah, and you know, Macy hasn't made a lot of threes this year, but she's been working on it, and it actually is something that she's added to her game a little bit.
That was a nice defensive effort on the three-point attempt from McKenna Bryant as Rachel Quapladlo stopped that. Macy Brown comes this way. Back and forth we go. Baskets here. Macy Brown with a rebound right there, 33-10. About a minute to go in the first half. Pretty fast moving half. Not a lot of fouls, Jace.
No, there's 7 fouls total called, and Cadillac only has 2. And been a couple no calls it could be, but.
I like that look right there. That was a good looking jump shot. Like the move, the short corner jump shot just didn't fall, but she followed her shot and got a nice rebound.
Yep. And you know, you always hear somebody from the stands yell, "Follow your shot," and that's a tough thing to do. Looks like Katie Bartman and Michaela Knight are coming back in for Cadillac, replacing Holly and Bryant.
Looks like Bartman's going to be taking it out of bounds. The Vikings set up in a little box set here. Cross schemes. The Blue Devils lose hot shooting Molly Anderson on that, but she just didn't make that one go through, and the Vikings do keep it out again. We'll see if they run the same play here. Little screener action didn't work. Vikings pull it up top and reset their offense, leading by 23 here in the second quarter. This is Bartman. It is taken away right there by Riley Harding. Riley goes coast to coast.
And she ended up missing a good effort by Macy to come down and sprint down, alter the shot a little bit.
Anderson goes baseline left, switches to the right hand, kicks it in off the glass. I think she's going to go to the line too, Jason.
Yeah, it's only I believe the third free throws that Cadillac has shot here. Macy made 2 earlier.
Macy drains that one. We're under a minute to go here in the first half from Cadillac High School. You're watching girls basketball on 26 Sports and CCTV. Great hustle right there by both players. Katie Bartman for Cadillac, Gracie Landry for Gaylord. Ball goes out of bounds off Cadillac. I think Katie might have been on the line as she dove for that. Gaylord keeps the ball. This is Landry with it up top. Bartman's all over her. Coming off of a nice screen, a good set. Savannah Kapinski for 3.
I think Macy got tangled up a little bit on the screen there, and that left
Savannah
open, yeah.
She now has 6 for the game, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Good inside look. Macy Brown with a nice look.
Yep.
She didn't have anything in there. She found an open shooter, didn't go in, but that's still good offensive basketball.
You know, and a good shot by Olivia Meyer, too. Cadillac's come to press a little bit here with 20 seconds left.
Kapinski again, she drives left. She gets fouled right there. I think that'll be just the first on Olivia Meyer. We'll check that for you, everybody.
I think it is, since we've only had, it's a 3rd foul.
Oh, they didn't give her shooting on that. I would have thought that was.
Yeah.
10 seconds to go here until halftime. You're going to end up with the Macy Brown steal. I think the Vikings will just hold on to it here, and they do. So they're going to take the lead 36-13. over Gaylord at halftime. You're watching girls basketball on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jason and I will be back very quickly with a little bit of tonight's special halftime Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah.